Join us at techrevolt to discover the fantastic future of technology. In this episode, we showcase food processing technologies, industrial production lines, and automation. Are you ready for a thrilling journey? Apples are gently placed onto a conveyor belt, where they're spread out and moved through a camera-equipped system. This smart camera checks each apple's size, color, and shape. Based on these checks, apples are sorted into groups. Smaller apples might go to juice production, while perfect ones head to grocery stores. Apples are carefully packed in boxes, ready to be sent off. Asparagus stalks are laid on a conveyor, where they're lined up and trimmed to uniform lengths. Special cameras and sensors measure thickness and color, grouping the asparagus by size and quality. Workers or machines then bundle them, tying the bunches with a band or wrapping them. These bundles are packaged in boxes, ready for shipping to stores. Cocoa beans are roasted, ground, and mixed with sugar and milk to form chocolate. This mixture is then poured into molds, shaped into bars. These bars go through a cooling tunnel to set. They're wrapped in foil and packaged in branded wrappers, using machines for speed and efficiency. Finally, they're boxed up for distribution. Beetroots are first washed thoroughly. They're transported to a peeling station where the outer skin is removed, often by abrasive rollers. Beetroots are sliced into desired shapes and sizes by sharp blades. These slices can be further processed or packaged fresh, vacuum sealed to maintain freshness, and then shipped to retailers. Blueberries are dropped into a washing station, where water jets clean them gently. They pass under inspection cameras that identify and remove any damaged or unripe berries. The sorted blueberries are then graded by size and quality before being packaged in containers. These containers are often designed with ventilation to keep the blueberries fresh during transport. Cauliflowers are first cleaned and then cut at the base to separate the florets. These florets are washed and then inspected for quality. High-quality florets are portioned into bags or trays, sometimes using a gas flush packaging process to extend shelf life. These packages are sealed and labeled, ready for distribution to grocery stores. The process begins with mixing ground meat with spices, including the signature paprika that gives chorizo its color and flavor. This mixture is then funneled into casings, forming the sausages. These sausages are hung in a curing chamber, where they undergo a drying process. The chorizo is inspected for quality, packaged, and then shipped out to retailers, ready for consumers to enjoy. First up, we turn cucumbers into crunchy pickles. It starts with washing the cucumbers clean. Then, they take a dive into a bath of salty brine mixed with spices. That's what makes them tangy. They soak up the flavors in big tanks until they're just right. The pickles are packed into jars with some of the brine and sealed tight, ready to find their way to your crunchy snack time. Drop a 1 if you are a fan of pickles. Imagine a factory where chocolate dreams come true. Chocolate shells are created in molds. A machine fills each shell with gooey fudge. Another layer of chocolate seals the deal, making a perfect little chocolate treasure. The bonbons then cool down before they're wrapped up and sent off to satisfy sweet teeth everywhere. Here's how ground beef gets to your table. Whole cuts of beef are first checked for quality, trimmed of excess fat. These cuts are ground up finely. The ground beef is portioned, usually into pounds, and packed into trays or wraps. These packages are quickly chilled to keep the meat fresh until it reaches your grill. Jelly beans start with mixing sugar, syrup, and flavors into a thick paste. This paste is poured into bean-shaped molds and left to set. Once firm, they're tossed in more sugar and given their shiny coating in large tumblers. The jelly beans are sorted by color and flavor, then packaged up to brighten your candy bowl. Making lamb kebabs involves marinating chunks of lamb in tasty spices and herbs until they're full of flavor. These marinated pieces are then put on skewers, either by hand or machine. The ready skewers are quickly frozen to lock in the freshness, then wrapped up securely. They're now ready to be cooked into a delicious meal. Lettuce for your salad begins with washing the leaves to get rid of any dirt. The leaves are cut or shredded into bite-sized pieces. These pieces are dried to remove any extra water, keeping your salad from getting soggy. The lettuce is packed into bags or containers, flushed with a special gas to keep the leaves fresh and crisp until they make it to your plate. Fresh mangoes are washed and peeled. A machine slices the mangoes into even pieces. These slices are quickly frozen to preserve their taste and nutrients. The mango slices are weighed and packed into bags. A sealing machine seals the bags, which are then labeled and boxed for shipping. This process keeps the mango slices fresh and ready to eat. If you are enjoying our video, please subscribe to our channel. A mixture of sugar, corn syrup, and flavorings are heated to the perfect temperature in a large kettle. Once the mixture reaches the desired consistency, it is poured into molds and fitted with sticks. These molds then move through a cooling tunnel to solidify the lollipops. The lollipops are wrapped in colorful packaging, making them irresistible to both kids and adults alike. In this process, ground meat is mixed with spices and herbs. This mixture goes into a meatball forming machine, which shapes the mixture into uniform meatballs. The meatballs are cooked and then cooled. They're packaged into containers or bags, vacuum sealed to maintain freshness, and then boxed for distribution. This way, meatballs are kept tasty and safe for use. Pork belly is cured with a mixture of salt, sugar, and spices, then smoked for flavor. The pork belly is chilled and then sliced into thin bacon strips. These bacon strips are either cooked or packaged raw in vacuum-sealed bags to keep them fresh. The bacon is then ready for frying or adding to dishes. Tomatoes arrive from the farm and are first washed to remove dirt. They're sorted by size and ripeness using a conveyor belt system. The selected tomatoes are packed into boxes for shipping to stores or further processed into products like sauces or canned tomatoes. This process ensures only the best tomatoes make it to your table. We're happy that you're here. If you like the video, please subscribe to our channel for more interesting food techs next time.